Hello everybody, how are we doing today? Why is that not... Oh, there we go. How are we all doing today? We are continuing on from where we left off yesterday. So we're... Oh. Hang on. The thingy broke. There we go. Continuing on from... Don't worry guys, the stream chat breaks I notice almost immediately. Especially if it's right at the start of the stream. Hello Matthew, Louis.
Hello Dave, that Dave.
German writer, thank you very much for subscribing. I think that might have happened yesterday. Potentially. I don't know.
Hello Dave, that Dave.
Choice Tadpolly 9 subscribed as well. I think these are all notifications coming through. Not entirely sure what's going on. Hello Dal, Matt, Philip Wilson, hello. Still bailing? Yes, well, it doesn't all get done instantly, Louis. As much as I'd love for it all to get done instantly, that's not a thing that happens. And it's going to be fun moving these bales, because there's 106 of them now. Well, 107, including the one that's about to drop, the one that's just dropped. I did, however, install the Go LT Master for one very simple reason. I can now show you guys, this is still a grass bale. It's just dropped off the back of the Ultima. And the reason it's still a grass bale is very, very simple. It has not fermented yet. So we're going to have to wait a few days for these bales to ferment. We can leave them in the field while they do that. And we now get an idea of how much bales are going to be worth. Courtesy of the LT Master, which we're not going to use because it doesn't really work with seasons. I've literally only got the LT Master so that I can get the readouts of how much a bale's worth. That's literally the only reason I have it. Which is, I mean, it works. It definitely works as a way to see how much a bale is going to be worth. Like, the grass bales are literally worthless because they... I know exactly why as well. They just... Why not Game Extension? Does Game Extension do that? If Game Extension does it, then I'll use that. I can swap out something or other for Game Extension. Well, the LT Master, I guess. Hello, Jesses. The reason I'm using the LT Master is basically so that I get the... that is super loud. Holy cow. I need to go in and edit the Ultimate, I think, and just turn the wrapping sound down a bit. Pretty sure it does. Does it hover over the bales like, Oh, that doesn't exist yet. Like this, because this is what I want. Gotta change the foil. Foil rolls are empty. Or as good as. Let us deploy the wings. The wings have been deployed. We are now at maximum baling. So, the plan for today is as much as possible get the mowing and silage baling done. However, I need to get some logs for the... Oh, it's interesting. They've got some sort of dynamic sound going on. I need to get logs for the industrial estate. So that's gonna. I might do some forestry as well today, because that is something that does need to be done. So that's another option for work we can do today. You're on your mobile and you're at your headphones. Well done, Matt, you fool. So that's some plans for today at least. Or ideas. Poplars. I'm not doing poplars, Fahy. We've got enough wood chips. We got like 250,000 litres of wood chips, Fahy. There's enough of them. Hey Delta, how you going? How are you doing, Faye, or Delta? Oh, Faye, I got the message you sent me on Facebook last night. I only saw it this morning. I fell asleep on TeamSpeak last night. I was so very tired and just on TeamSpeak just completely fell asleep. So I decided to go to bed, and I was literally just after going to bed and you sent me that message, so I didn't bother reading it. But what you sent me, I don't particularly care about it. I don't think they realise the amount of work they'd have to do for it to be a thing. So there's not going to be much progress on that. Hello, the underused. You're the tilde key. Because I find the tilde key is horrifically underused in this modern computer environment. What time did I get up today? I got up at about 2 o'clock. So I've slept for a good... over the course of both sleeps that I had last night. I slept for a good 10-12 hours. Apparently I really needed to sleep. Hello Nick and Melvin. You're not the tilt key. Oh. Are you a lack of memes, the underused? Because a lack of memes is kind of underused too. You don't be able to get up to... I actually wanted to be up earlier today. I wanted to be up early this morning, but...
Hello, Dave! That Dave! Dave's there!
Apparently that wasn't going to be a thing. Farming Simulator Kings, hello, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. That's you. Oh, you're a lack of memes, the underused. I see. I see. So we're up to 170 silage bales. Now, assuming... Yeah. Pretty much. I'm gonna go on there later on today and get torn to shreds for falling asleep. But everybody's done it at this stage. Everybody on that TeamSpeak has fallen asleep on TeamSpeak by now. John McCool, hello, how are you doing today? It's just kind of a thing that everybody falls asleep on TeamSpeak at least once in the time that they're on there. How's my day? I don't know yet. I literally got up, watched a bit of European Le Mans series because I found that I saw they were racing today. I know I did, Faye. I saw they were racing today via Nicky Team on YouTube, who I follow, and he is amazing. You should watch him. If you're into racing or sim racing at all, watch Nicky Team. He's amazing. He's hilarious. He was racing in the ELMS, so I decided to put that on. Turns out they broadcast live on YouTube, which was amazing. So after watching some DTM live on YouTube yesterday, I watched some European Le Mans series today. So I'm all good for motor racing for the weekend, and I think the Spa 24-hour race is on next week. I'm doing good, John. And Massey. Hello. Hello, Cyrus. Jim for 9 in the long run some days is always 8 miles in an hour. That is... Okay. What beta is this? This is the Krone Ultima with the wings out for maximum baling efficiency. Sam Boyd farming. I want to Pedro, hello. This is as fast as I can go. Been a while since you've been around, Pedro. I need to send you my second channel, because you might enjoy that a bit more. Because I know you're kind of in and out of Farm Sim. You might enjoy Moonbow a bit more, because it's more casual and no rules. So you get on well. Sam Boyd, watch the caps. Watch the caps, or else you'll end up doing badly. Press the caps lock key, Sam. Turn it back to normal. Tone it down. Nightbody is here. I just saw it responding. Apparent. Oh, I know what's happened. I've turned off the spam filters because they were acting up. I know exactly what happened. Yeah, the spam filters on Nightbot were acting up a couple of weeks ago, so I turned them off. So that's fine. Until 7, that is the plan. Gaming with Ryan. Can't find a map you like. Well, make one, Pedro. How's your map coming along, actually? Did you miss a bit? Grassmill will be the Royal Bush. Oh, nice. You didn't notice? That's fine, dude. It's just the mods don't tend to take kindly to people using nothing but caps. Doing it for your own good, Sam. No face cam today because I can't be bothered. I'm a bit more comfortable without it, to be honest. I don't feel like I need to have good facial expressions and watch how I look. Need to get the road sorted. Oh dear, Pedro. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, facecam's only on from now on. From now on, the facecam will only be on when I want it to be on, and I don't want it on today. Because I've noticed the LED light that I use to light up my face a bit more has a weird habit of giving me a headache. So I'm probably best keeping it off for a little while. Hello, Mark. The baler's not overheating. I'm using these wings to produce some lift at 5 kilometers an hour, which is totally a thing. It's totally a thing that can be done. How's my map? I haven't touched it since the last time I streamed it. I'm gonna be honest. I've been a bit burnt out of Farm Sim as a whole this last week, so that's why I was streaming to my other channel and kind of not in the best of moods yesterday. But I've come up with a system that I can stream to both channels and enjoy myself a bit more overall. So I think that's going to be a thing I'll do a bit more. I think that's going to be a system I'll put in place. I don't know how to make a picture of it, so I might just make a Google Sheet. A Google spreadsheet to let you guys know what the plan is. Makes the bales lighter and fluffier. Ah! It actually makes the bales more expensive too, because these are free range bales. Also, I'm just after realizing I'm probably gonna need to buy some foil wrap for this. This is a rented baler, by the way. This is leased, and I'm going to have to buy some foil wrap for it. What's the other channel? !Moonbow. Although it is not PG. This is my super serious PG channel. The other one, I have no rules. I have no rules on my other channel, and as a result, I say stuff that I wouldn't usually say. And do stuff that I wouldn't usually do. This baler is a pre-compression chamber. Yes, it does. But these are free-range bales, which makes them actually worth about 3 times as much. Hello, Kirk Baker. How are you doing today? Vaguely super serious. This channel's a lot more serious than the other one. So we're almost done with... That looks ridiculous. I'm sure there's supposed to be some sort of stuff in between the pickup and the front set of wheels. I was distracted so much by the wheels that I completely went off the windrow. When you turn the baler, you can grab the hinge. That'd be so funny if I did that. Just made up a new set of textures for Stonehenge. That's actually quite tempting, Mark. That said, I don't particularly mind too much if we do end up with wrap, because I do plan on getting an Ultima full-time. The only reason this is rent is because I can't afford it right now. You get the feeling I'm in a happy mood. I have just finished my cup of coffee, so of course I'm in a happy mood, because I've had coffee and half a pizza for breakfast. I kid you not, my pizza was, or my breakfast was half a pizza. I got pizza, chips, and a battered sausage last night for my dinner, and I only ate half the pizza because there were so many chips. I was like, okay, I'll just leave the rest of it for breakfast. Foil rolls are empty again. Here comes the bit that I dislike, because now we get to see how empty things actually are. Okay, so that's good for now. Why can't I close this door? Close this door. Close this door. There we go. Reopen this one. So we got how many? 1, 2, 3.5 fills of the foils left. So we are going to need to get some more foil rolls because we're only about halfway through the fields. Yikes. How's the net wrap looking? That's going to be next, I think, to be replaced. That's looking a bit thin. But we do have a spare roll of net wrap in one of the fields. That's fine. Hello, Bobcat. How are you doing today? Is it hard to make a map in GE? It's not hard. It's time-consuming. Baling again? Yes. I might do some forestry. I want to get some logs over to the industrial estate because they're out of logs. Is this baler on Mod Hub? Yes, it is. It's on Giant's Mod Hub. The only mod hub worth checking out, of course. It's by BM Modding, and it doesn't by default work with seasons. There is a script to fix that, which I don't know if the seasons guys actually want the location of that script publicized, but there is a script to fix it. Is Orchard released yet? No. Just today's been a bit burned out of G, just like myself, and he hasn't really touched it in like a week or so. And I think the Dusty Cove update will be coming soon. That'll just be the update that was on the server before I shut it down. Can I move the chat across so you can see the baler info? Here's the thing. I can't really do that because the only way I could do that would be to close the chat. Or to take the chat off the stream. Because I've got the stream set up so that everything's got a place, and if everything was running at once, the stream would be pretty full. That's before I even like start playing. There's bad FPS in the yard. That's odd because that map is really well optimized. Like DustyDave knows how to optimize maps pretty well. So would you guys, as a whole, like me to take chat off the stream? Is the new Spring Hill released yet? I don't know. I don't care, Sam. You hate the chat on stream. Yeah, but Pedro, the thing is, when it goes out as a VOD, then people won't know who I'm trying to reply to. So it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Will I upload my map to Giant's Mod Hub? I don't know. I haven't made any decisions about release yet. I might try and get it on the Mod Hub. I've got a couple of ideas going around in my head. that would work and would be nice little experiments. Keep chat. Okay, I won't turn chat off. I only meant on the actual video stream, by the way. I didn't mean get rid of it entirely. I know that I made that threat yesterday, but I didn't mean it today. What field am I working in? I'm in field 24, I think? Yeah, field 24. Which is just about done. So the baler can get turned off, pickup can go up. So we're up to 138 bales total. Just reset the counter for the next field. Why don't I change what side it's on? Because I've got a lot of pop-ups coming up on the left-hand side of the stream, Farm Sim 17. There's the social media pop-ups, which should be coming up any moment now, in fact. And then there's the subscriber notifications and all that kind of stuff. So it gets very cluttered. Spring Hill shouldn't be released unless iModding say otherwise, and I doubt they'll say otherwise. And iModding traditionally don't let people upload their stuff, ever. So if somebody does upload their stuff, it's not an authorized convert. I'm not going to mow that field. I don't like mowing the fields that have the animals in. So we're going to go over to field 22. Hello Xenon, and welcome back Gaming with Ryan. Field 22 is here, Dave. We're gonna go to field 22 here, and we're gonna line up to start mowing here. Now, I keyboard and mouse because I couldn't be bothered plugging my wheel in today, and even if I did, I wouldn't have any. Been released by people who have no say. Oh, good. Yeah, people who do that, I don't like, and I can't find it in myself to support or forgive them for stealing other people's work and all that kind of stuff. Even if with credits like that, it's not something I'd support. Hello, Marianne. Microphone's yet to arrive. That's not very good, Bobcat. When did the baler get wings? When you open the doors, it gets wings. It had its Red Bull this morning, you see, Xenon. I was feeding the baler Red Bull just for this stream, so it could have wings. Because we all know Red Bull gives you wings. The video out, it says Nathan6930. Well, I can almost guarantee you he did not have permission from iModding to convert it, or to release it. Now, converting stuff privately is fine. Myself and Sim, and, you know, there's a lot of people who do it privately and just say, okay, well, this is, you know, just because I want it. Editing stuff privately is fine. You guys see me do that with a bunch of stuff. It's when it goes to public release, like what I did on the server with Dusty Cove, that's when you start running into issues. Now, if you want to release something publicly or put it on a public server or something, always ask permission from the map maker themselves or the modder themselves. Because otherwise, you know, you might get them angry. I know that some people don't care, and even if you're just using stuff in a map, make sure you have permission, because otherwise they might get angry. And the last thing you want is an angry map maker. My guy that deserves more? Possibly. I don't know though. And from what I understand, DustyDave is going to take the edit I did of Dusty Cove, and that's going to be V2. So it can go both ways, because he's, you know, I literally just said to him, dude, if you can't be bothered doing the fixes, I've done them already. You know, you can upload that. And that's all that needed fixing was what I did. So, you know, it can work both ways with mappers and modders. Sometimes you'll take their stuff and tweak it, and they'll like it so much that they'll come back to you and say, hey, do you mind if I, you know, upload that as V2? And it's like, yeah, I only did some small stuff, sure. You don't even need to give me credit. You know. So that could potentially be the second map that has my name on it that's been released. Because it seems like I'm just becoming a mapper now as well as a YouTuber. Selby has my name on it, Selby V3, and it's just kind of weird. Won't let you convert it to your new PC. It should, Bobcat. You might have to re-download it. But it should. That's why I get stuff on Steam, is you don't have to worry about, oh, well, let's go to my new PC. Thornton V2 out. I didn't know there was a V2 coming. As far as I'm aware, just today stopped working on Thornton. Ah, you got the Scania then, Fahy. Very nice. I am waiting for the new Pro mods to come out. Version 20. I don't know what the actual crate number is. I know the version I'm looking for is 0.20, because that is going to have UK and Ireland. It's the UK and Ireland update. So what I will do when that comes out is I'll start up ETS2 again. I'll get running from a base in Ireland. Hello, pretty kitty. How are you doing today? Make V2 Thornton. No, that's 90% of what I've done was either out of frustration for me missing something in testing, or frustration at something happening that shouldn't have been. It's a very it's a funny situation. All the stuff that I do is very simple. Did I say Dave? I meant Oxygendavid, yes. Only Galway, Sligo, Belfast, Dublin, Wexford. That's kind of crap. I mean, I'd love for Cork, Limerick, Waterford to be in there. When's the DLC by Airsoft coming out? I think 2 weeks after Platinum. And my honest opinion of that, Harry, it's not worth the money. They're overcharging for stuff that was mods in FS15. How can there not be Cork on there? They heard you wanted Cork, Pedro, and they decided to say no.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, James
That
McGee.
Dave.
Hunter
Dave.
Dawson, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. So, I think we're going to be good to come in here with a baler immediately. This is a nice sized field, and we can get this baled up. Now, the reason I'm mowing and then baling is because last time I did some baling, which was for hay, there were a few fields that unfortunately the hay got eaten by seasons. So I'm preventing it this time by mowing and then immediately coming in with the baler. Archie's Movie Schools, very nice, Archie. Will I get the Aerosoft DLC? No, it's not worth the money. I'm not spending money on it. I'm not going to be giving away money for something that was mods in FS15. Because that's pretty much what's happening. Is the pellet baler was a mod in FS15. Now it's something like €30 for it, or €20, and honestly, I think Platinum's gonna have more stuff.
Hello, Dave.
Number
That
one.
Dave.
And number two, it's gonna be cheaper. Do Pedro or Faye have YouTube channels? I mean, they're talking in chat, so yes. I think the big question is, do Pedro or Faye put up videos? And the answer is no. But you should all subscribe to Faye, because he's almost at 500 subscribers. With no videos at all. So subscribe to Faye for all of that zero content goodness, guys. The Red Bull wings are out, guys. One grass, eh? I know, that's the more that Monjack was on about yesterday in TeamSpeak, Dan. Also, I'm completely aware that I fell asleep in TeamSpeak last night, before you say anything about it. Driving 40 miles an hour. No. Back it up, there we go. Am I the maker of Thornton Farm? No. I've got tweaks done to Thornton. So I've got my own custom version because I worked on it myself. But I'm not the maker. I honestly don't know where the mod is in Thornton, but by default because I've added more. And I'm one of these people who likes the mud mod, so I'll throw mud where people maybe will get annoyed at mud, which is why Selby V3 had so much of it. One of my tweaks was adding more mud because ha 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 ha, you get all of the mud now. So here we go again with the baling, with the wrapping, with the baling, with the wrapping. Oh, Silver did as well? I woke up and I just said, no, I'm not going to bother going back up. So I literally woke up, went to bed and was like, nah, done. You want Giants to make a 32-bit Giant Setter? That's not going to happen because net wrap is empty. That's not going to happen because honestly 32-bit is just not worth Giants doing anymore. It's not worth our time or our money. I can imagine. But I was just like, nah, Swenzing's farm out. I don't know. That is a very good question. That's not Silver, to be fair. That's the thing. Who uses 32-bit? Everybody uses Windows 7 and Windows 8 and Windows 10. They're only 64-bit. Same with Windows 7. 32-bit. Windows 7 is kind of not a thing. I'm hoping they throw Cork in because I'd love to have a company based in Cork. Even if it requires save game editing to do it. Also, he has decided to just restart Ings. Because I was talking... I never mentioned it last night. But I was talking to Silver before anybody else came into Newspeak, and I was like, dude, your issue with Ings is you're being too much of a perfectionist. You're trying to get it to be way too good for your own good. And that's why it's been constantly in the making. But I remember you guys saying to him that he should restart. And that's probably the best option for him. Because, yeah. I added more mods on it. There's a lot of stuff that's been added to Thornton. I've made some tweaks, changed some stuff. I honestly don't have a full changelog of what I did. Yeah, he's restarted from scratch. He did that last night. Hopefully he brings... I don't know what he's gonna do exactly. Hello, Craig. I'm doing well. How are you doing, good sir? We got 5 bales out of this field already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's correct. That number is in fact correct. So we're gonna do some more baling, and then I think we're gonna go... Is that Fent, the one you got me pre-order the game? Yes, this is the Fent 939 Black Beauty. Start out there, see if we can never get them down. Oh, yeah. Like, I was talking him through how he should do the restart. Because I distinctly remember that I was saying to be very, very careful when he deleted all the stuff. I think he's using Thornton as a base now. And I told him to be super careful because by deleting most of Thornton, there was the very real risk he'd break the gating scripts. The gate scripts and all of the scripts in the map and just ruin it straight off the bat. So I told him, delete those things and then immediately open it up in game. Because otherwise, the amount of problems he'd run into would be insane if he didn't do that. I just think it's funny that Silver's been working in GE for so long and he just seems almost clueless at a lot of stuff. Those wings flap they can, but it would involve like 2 people running along beside me, opening and closing these things at random. Up to 8 bales out of this field. That bale's gonna Go and hide in the hedge, most likely. Let's not remember how giant. Yeah, let's not remember giants are fully aware of Ing's Farm and actually got in contact with Silver to be a media partner because of Ing's Farm, effectively. I get the distinct feeling Oxygendavid made a boop there, and those hedges are meant to be higher. I get the distinct feeling that is the case. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this field, and then we're going to get the chainsaw out and go over. Back over to field 24. I want to... Do I want to do field 24 or do I want to do some forestry? Some legit forestry. I think it'll be easier to do some legit forestry. Stop putting bales through the hedge. I'm not putting them through the hedge. They're just rolling that way themselves because that's the way that the bales work. They roll constantly. So here's where I made a boop with the mowing. Which is fine. Oh, that's actually fine. Perfect. Hello TNF, how are you doing today? So, the plan is, we're going to finish this field, we're going to head over to the forest. We're going to cut down some trees because we need some logs for the industrial estate. And the easiest way to get those logs is to do some forestry. Hello Jack. If we needed wood chips, we wouldn't have an issue. I just need to bring a trailer over to the wood chip storage and do that. But if logs we need... Do I want you to do RainbowDave fan server? Absolutely not, because I've shut down my server. I had a server up until... Well, I still have one. I had a public server up until last week, and I turned it off. I've made it private so that we can do the MP videos. There's no need for a fan server. If I wanted a server, I'd just put it on my own again. Hello, Jack. I've got a server if I need one. There's plans in place for the future to bring back a public server of sorts. Gotta go and move some bales and farms in. Fair enough, Harry. So, like Dan said, if you're enjoying, let me know. The only way you can let me know if you're enjoying, like properly let me know, is to hit the like button. So if you're enjoying, hit it. When's the next multiplayer video? Hopefully next week, Ewan, although I believe Fahy won't be there to record. He's working all week. And it depends on how busy Sim is and what's going on with Chris. I should speed bail. This is as fast as I can go. Of course, if you're really enjoying, please do consider subscribing as well, because that would be awesome. Hello, Pizza Wheel. I had half a pizza for breakfast, so it was a pizza semicircle. Should record a time-lapse video in the stream and show them how long it really takes. That is an idea. That is something that somebody brought up before, and I think that'd be a cool idea. Is do a stream where I'm literally just recording a time-lapse. Because a lot of people don't get that a time-lapse is literally, when I do one for the channel, that's literally 2 hours of my day that I just spend with Farm Sim open. I'm usually on TeamSpeak and I'm just doing that one job. And honestly being bored out of my mind because there's not any thought going into it. You know, it's very boring. Play for 8 hours and do 20 episodes. It is very hard to get people coordinated. That's why the multiplayer is kind of on and off at the moment. Because everybody's got stuff going on. Sim's got a lot of stuff going on. I've got some stuff going on, but I can kind of work around it. Foil runs are empty again. We're gonna need to get some more, I think. That's gonna be a problem for... Oi! I want you open too. It's gonna be a problem for later. So I've been using this. This started off completely full, by the way, of foil rolls. 150 bales later, it's almost empty because I'm running through these like no tomorrow. 24-hour stream, use the footage for like a month's worth of video. That would be awesome, but also I would get so annoyed at the end. I would just be murderous towards the end of that. So that's maybe not the best idea, because I get very cranky when I'm tired. Have I done the calculation of how many bales per wrap? I think the first one was at like 25-ish. The price of wrap per bale. I think it's every 25 to 50 bales. No, it's not 50. Every 25 or so bales it asks for more wrap. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 15 divided by 7 doesn't go evenly. $15 divided by 7 doesn't go evenly at all. One bale ends up being about £1,000, and the wrap itself is... Super Chat is here. Yes, it is, Pedro. Can you download my version of that? No. 22 bales of 2 rolls of wrap. Thank you, Ewan. And it's 500 for a pallet of wrap, which is probably going to fill the baler and both roll containers. It's definitely worth it. Hello, Tipperary modding. Why is that? Because it's a private version of the map that I've literally just edited the map to suit my needs. There's no point in me giving it out because nobody has the same needs as I do. For example, because I'm doing roleplay, I don't have any infinite triggers on the map. How much per wrap? It's 500 for a pallet of wrap. So it's probably like a few pence per bale. So it's totally worth... Whoa! Okay, we've hit the hour and we've just spent 6,000 on various stuff. Huh. I may need to get some wood chips sold. Why do you save games delete when you save them? That's a good question. I would guess your save game is corrupted. And you got a mod that's doing that. How many bales are on a pallet? How many wraps are on a pallet? So let's have a look. Because it does have a rendering here. Could I have gone for the super cheap ones here? Not entirely sure what this... You know, this would be for the Ultima, so you can spend 1,000 on 20 here for the lizard ones. Or 1,200 for 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 wraps. Now because I got a lot of stuff rented, it's gonna be a bit weird. Hello, Jay Simpson. Because I got a lot of stuff rented, you know, the money's gonna go down a bit faster than usual. But I do have the overflow of wood chips. So if absolutely necessary, and I might deem it necessary today, we can... No. I've just come up with a better plan. Come up with a much better plan. Now I think I still have... No, I don't have the auto load trailer. So what we can do instead, I'm paying $4.54 for the 24 per bale. That's not bad. That's not bad, because these bales will sell for probably about 1,000 a piece at peak prices. So what I'm going to do is get this refilling. I'm going to come over here. And this is one of the many backups I have of potential money. So what I can do is I can bring these two pallets over in this direction. You'll see what I'm doing in a moment. In fact, you can probably already guess. Because I've got 36,000 litres of cardboard. I'm going more in debt. Yeah, I know I'm going more in debt because I'm refueling the grasshopper, because that's almost out of fuel. However, I'm going to be making a very nice profit in a few moments because I'm going to... the lizard apples for the Gavile. Ah, thank you, pizza. I was unaware of that. I didn't see them there yesterday. So let's go get the... That can be turned off entirely. This can get on the move. That'll take a couple of minutes to start processing through. We'll just get this filled up again. By the way, this is the entire reason I've got the grasshopper over here. Is to deal with the massive glut of grass. Because this is going to be all turned into compost. And we are going to... I'm not drinking Pepsi again. I'm not. I don't like drinking caffeinated beverages too much. Other than, you know, coffee and stuff. I don't like drinking Pepsi or Coke too much because I did before have a bit of an addiction going for them. And since then I've been very cautious about the amount of that kind of stuff I partake of. Almost 80,000 litres. Yeah. What in God's name is that contraption? That is the grasshopper, Pedro. It is my favourite mower in all of Farm Sim because it can do random nonsense like that. And it's a 100-mile-an-hour lawnmower. It can mow at 40 miles an hour. Or 40 kilometers an hour, even. Where did I leave the... Where did I leave the bale trailer? Oh, the bale trailer's got bales on it. That's not gonna work, is it? The bale trailer has bales on. Where is that linked to it? It's on Mod Hoster. The bale trailer is actually over in the field with bales on because I got annoyed with it. You thought I was playing realistic? Somewhat. I've actually got a storyline behind how I got the grasshopper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a bit cheaty here. And I'm going to get the autoload trailer again. Simply because the main trailer is actually otherwise disposed. It's quite busy. Let's... UAL. Bale trailer with UAL. Thank you very much. Let's turn this off. We don't need that turned on at all. That's full. Let's get the fast track. We'll reset the UAL trailer. Not the wiggle loader, but this. Reset this. We will turn off creative money because I need the money to come into the account. It's realistic in my head. There's a storyline behind how that happened, so it's fine. Like if I can come up with a storyline reason in the roleplay why something's happening like it is, then it's completely legit for me. Yeah, that's my excuse. That's my excuse and that's my logic. Right, let's get this over into the industrial estate. And we will start auto-loading bales, or not bales. Can this thing pick up the, Oh, hello. Big bales. We're gonna need it set on pallets. And we'll enter work position in a moment. I want to get past this stuff first. And we'll get it set up in work position here. So now if I throw up the pallet that way, it'll magically auto-load onto the trailer. Just wait for this to spawn another pallet out. Well, that works too. Whoops, missed. So the reason I don't mind having this at times 15 speed is because it's probably going to take about this long to get the pallets out anyway. Like, we could probably bring it down to times 5 and it'll insta-pop them. Here we go. Let's bring it back up to times 15 actually, just for speed and ease and all of that delicious stuff. There we go, that should be the trailer. Oh, it's already full. So let's bring it back down to times 1. And this could break some stuff, but... Okay, why? I unloaded at the rear. I did a dumb. I did an incredibly stupid thing there. So let's get this turned around because I'm gonna have to reload the entire trailer. There we go. This is gonna be a lot faster this time because we're just all gonna magically pop on. You can fit one more. Come on, magically pop. Okay. So we'll unload onto the trailer this time and lock them down. So one of them fell off and that's not too big a deal. I'm going to drive this over to where the sell point is, which I remember where it is. What's in these pallets? Cardboard boxes. So these are going to go into town where I can sell them off. And for some reason there's a massive demand for cardboard boxes at all times, so this is going to be worth loads of money. Just insane amounts of money. So, it's quite a drive down into town though, which is a bit of a shame. There's Stonehenge off to the left, which has been mowed up. I might use this to load the big bales as well, because I'm lazy. Hello, Spikelet. How are you doing today? Don't flip. There we go. You know I'm playing the game when the words "don't flip" are said regularly. Hello, yeah. How are you doing today? So we got a bridge here. You leave it on 3k, you come back 20 minutes later and minus 2k. What happened there, the undead, was all of our rented stuff came to bite me in the backside. But that won't be too big of a deal, because what's going to happen here is I'm going to be selling these bales, or these pallets, in over here by the unfortunately named pub that people love pointing out. And we should be good for cash after that. That looked like I knew what I was doing. So we'll just park the trailer up here, and you can see the money is going up quite quickly. This is the roleplay series. Yes. Crossover models just for FS15. No, there's an FS17 one, monster. If you set a filter for FS17, it'll show up for you. So, yeah, we're gonna make a lot of money here. So if you're enjoying the stream today, guys, while we're selling this stuff off, do please consider hitting the like button and think about subscribing as well. If you're really enjoying yourself, we can actually start clearing out the debt as well. Because there is, what, £20,000 of a loan out at the moment. So we got it down to 15, and we'll just let the rest of this sell off as normal. How's my day been? It's been pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I'm in a good mood today, so that always helps. How do you find the crosshopper thing? Look on Mod Hoster. Breaking news, a man called Dave has made the bank bankrupt. Well, not really, because I'm like minus 15,000 of a loan. That's fine. Skinny Chidge. Thank you for subscribing. I'm not entirely sure if that's supposed to be a troll name or not. If it is, you've misspelled something or other. So we got basically 24,000 from that trailer load of pallets. Which is why I wasn't too worried about being in debt. I mean, if you're in debt and know you can get a stupid amount of money super quickly, how have I managed to do this? If you're in debt and know you can make 25 grand just from selling a trailer load or something, you're fine. Exit not so crazy entry. The entry was great, and then I was just... You missed what I said? It's on Mod Hoster. Look up Crasshopper. C-R-A-S-S Hopper. And it's on Mod Hoster. You might find the FS15 one. There is an FS17 version as well. And it's not like I've got a few hundred grand of equipment. Exactly, there's plenty I can do to make money back super fast. If people actually try driving like this in real life, they'll learn very quickly that it's a bad idea. Hello, Stevie Miles. I know my driving is perfect, pretty kitty. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to set this on to big bales. We're going to be lazy and pick up the bales from this field. Hopefully these bales are exactly what it means. It hopes to pick up with the big bale setting. Yes, indeedy, Rooney. This thing will pick up the Heston bales with very little issues. Although they do seem to only be stacking too high, which is a bit of an issue. That's not exactly ideal. I'd like them to stack 3 high. I'd really like them to stack 3 high, actually. Yes, this is only going to fit 2, 4, 8, 12, 16 bales at a go. That's not many bales at all. If I did it... I tried doing it manually yesterday and all the bales fell off. The convoy tractors with this trailer, that might be an idea. Do you know what? I'm going to use this just to make initial stacks. Okay, this is the plan. I'm going to use this to make initial stacks in the field. So if I put that down there, that's now initially stacked. So the plan is I'm going to do another stack from over here with the bales that are currently on the normal trailer. And these will be stacked right beside the stack that I've just done, and then we can load up the Marshall trailer with the bales from both of the stacks that I'm making. Because the problem I ran into yesterday in particular was getting the bales stacked up neatly. So if I got this thing stacking the bales for me, it's not going to be much of a concern. I'm just going to get that off the trailer entirely. I appear to have picked up the trailer when in fact I just wanted to get it out of the way. That'll be fine. I'm sure that won't cause any problems at all. See? No problems. It says they tried to deliver your microphone but you were home all day. You might have missed it still. You might have been in bed when they tried to deliver. So many ways you can miss a delivery. You can't auto-load a trailer. I know you can't. I'm gonna use this to make initial stacks in the field and then pick up the stacks with the bale grabs. So this is just to make things nice and neat and easy for me. What's the name of the crazy profile hopper? It is the Crass Hopper. I may get a link for you by the end of the stream. In fact, I might do that now. Do you guys really want a link to the Crass Hopper? Because I can get one in chat. Well, not super quickly, but reasonably quickly and with some ease. How long do my vids take to upload to YouTube? About an hour. I think Matt's found the Crass Hopper. Okay, so gone wrong there. Let's upload there. That's about as close to perfect as I'll get. And of course 2 of them are unwalked because it's me. That's perfectly fine by me. Now, next job on the table agenda. Try to upload a 5-minute video, takes 2 hours. That's because your internet's terrible, Kill. It depends on your internet speed. Look at your upload speed. Mine's 20 megabytes per second. I've missed so many deliveries because I've been asleep. Like, deliveries here happen at about noon. So, like, if I don't wake up until 2 o'clock, which is usually when I wake up, I'll miss deliveries. Two minutes of 4K takes a while. Yeah, I can imagine. Because I is lazy. Pedro, I slept twice last night. That's the level of laziness I've got to now. I fell asleep on TeamSpeak, woke up and went back to bed. Or, well, went to bed and went back to sleep. That's the level of lazy I've managed to hit now. Shouldn't drive via Wi-Fi. I always upload via Wi-Fi. It's just that you need good internet to do it. Okay, so let's get this set to pallets again. So another round of pallets here. I'm gonna have to be real careful how I go with this because otherwise I'll pick up the wrong type of pallets. Let's get it up to times. Let's get up to times 30 because I think this might work the way that I want it to. So if I bring this over here just so that it's picking up, you can see that these went on a bit of a wonk towards the end. Just so that it's picking up these pallets. Yes, this is in fact working exactly as I wanted to. So there we go, we got the trailer filled. I'm not gonna strap them down this time because now I know that it'll go weird. I have upgraded my level of laziness. Although it could have been because I was just not sleeping well for the last month or so. And my body's like, no, Dave, dude, Dave. You're sleeping now. You're just gonna sleep. Go to sleep, Dave. You are tired, mood to sleepy. And I was sat here in my comfortable chair, and it's like, nope, gone. And that happens sometimes. Could I sleep for 24 hours? My record is 16, but that was over 2 8-hour sleeps in a day. And that was after me being awake for, I think it was 50 hours. So, I was at a festival, couldn't sleep throughout pretty much the entire festival. Slept the first night, and then couldn't sleep after that. So I couldn't sleep, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to bed as soon as I get home. Went to bed, woke up at 8 hours later, had my dinner and went back to bed and slept for another 8 hours. Like, if you hit that level of tiredness, you will just sleep. You will just be dead to the world for a day. And it's kind of amazing. Me going to a festival sounds funny. How so, Kill? Because I went to 2 festivals that year. Alright, they're gonna mostly sell. And we can exit this way. Because yeah, I'm better at going through that than I am going through the road exit, it seems. I can imagine you sleeping for 2 days, Pedro, you lazy git. So that's gonna bring us up to about 20 grand in the cash monies. It's just nudge. Oh yeah, because the ground there isn't perfectly level, so we're gonna have to do a bit of a slam. I don't know if we'll be able to... Well, we can get this in because I can lift it up over the collision there. So I'm gonna just leave that cell off. You're in your teens. What am I selling? Cardboard boxes, believe it or not. I don't know what kind of cardboard will ever give you that much money, but it does. So let's get into the Massey, because I've got something else I want to do now. And that is going to be something that'll be possibly boring for many of you. Or entertaining for most of you. I don't quite know. Because the next job in the agenda involves this thing. Which I've just realized that the easiest way to get to it would probably be via this door here. Because it got nudged when I was pulling another trailer out of this shed. It's just not going to be very nice to me, is it? Because our next job is going to be... That's another 24,000. We're now good for money for a little while. Our next job is... We need to get some... wood for the industrial estate, namely for the pallet production. So let's get on the move. I feel like the Massey is actually right on this machine. Use the winch instead. I don't have the winch, pizza. So this is going to be some Dave versus logging. Dave versus trees, which is always entertaining. Because it usually ends up with me getting angry at the trees themselves. Whoever had the link for the crossover, could you put it in for Ewan? Dave versus logging. It is time for round 6, I believe, on this map. However, I have a plan. Thank you, pizza. Thank you, pizza wheel. The wheel of pizzas has spoken. That is the link you require. I have a plan for this, and it is a genius plan. How do you edit the speed? What do you mean, how do you edit the speed? I honestly don't know what you're on about, Lizard. So let's get this pulled up, let's say here. And we're going to mark a few trees. We're going to mark this tree for destruction. There we go. I'm going to mark this tree. I'm going to mark this one. And let's see, do I only want to knock 3 trees? Let's knock this one because it's a bit close. And this one because it's over here. Okay. So now the fun begins. Let's get our speed down to ×1, please. Don't want to be going around too fast with a chainsaw, because that is, of course, rather dangerous. And we will knock the trees. Out of the speed of a tractor. I don't know. Tree. That's not how physics works. One moment, please. Ta-da! Turn up the music. There we go. We got Old MacDonald playing now as loud as I'm willing to put it. This Massey doesn't go that fast. It goes 30 kilometers an hour. Keep in mind that I always have my speeds in kilometers an hour because that's just what I'm used to. There we go. This is totally a legit way of doing forestry. It's just knock all the trees at once and hope for the best. There is absolutely no way this can go wrong. Alright, now we gotta get through the cluster of various twiglets. So, like this. That should be that log sorted. Go like this. That's that in no way sorted because this got missed. In fact, most of this tree got missed. Maybe my method is not working as well as I would have liked. Hey, DJ Fusion, how are you doing today? So, forestry is a very interesting thing indeed, because it usually ends up with rage. Okay, and one more log to do here. Like this. Hell. Now for the fun bit, where I need to try and get these all cut. Whoops. Yes, I did sneeze a bit, and I do apologize for that. But what was that? That was me sneezing. The funny thing is, in real life, these logs, you might actually be able to lift them because they're not that wide. They're only, 3, 4, 5 feet wide. In real life, I've lifted an actual tree. Is this the map I made? No, this is Thornton Farm. This is the forestry area on Thornton that very few people ever really get to, because most people don't do forestry at any sort of level in the game, but I'm doing it to fill out the industrial estate a bit. Welcome back, Harry. There we go, and whoa, uh-oh, Thought we had a floaty. I think we do have a bit of a floaty log situation going on. That happens sometimes when the game gets a bit annoyed with me. We'll cut this one. I've actually cut them into almost equal lengths, which is kind of amazing. Yeah, I'm not using any sort of measuring stick, but they're almost equal just because of the way that I'm doing this. And we'll cut off the end. Yeah, like that. Here we go. Let me now Control Z. Get the... This isn't gonna end badly when I try and pick up the logs. Because I'm literally parked on them. Now in real life, this thing wouldn't have an issue lifting these two logs, but in Farm Sim it will. Because, of course, the claws in Farm Sim seem to have the grip of a jelly baby. Let's get the music turned down a bit because that's going to be super loud. Hello James Young and Alison Brendan. There we go, that's one log in the trailer. Let's try and get the log that's under the leg. See if we can't lift this at all. Yeah, I think the leg might in fact be pinning it to the ground. Oh, the leg is off. Support leg is off this log so we can get it in somewhat. Come on. There's always a will. There's always a way to get logs in the way that you want them. Oh, come on. Get down. Do a swoopy. This is gonna be one of those times where I'm logging and just like spending far too long on a single log, isn't it? Because this log just didn't want to behave. There we go. That's in. Get over to this side again so the controls make sense to my mind brain. Now we should be able to pick up these three all at once. Holy crap! Well, would you look at that? That would have been completely legit, except for this one that just didn't want to go into the right place. Ta-da! Go to the back here and just nudge these up the trailer. Like, that is completely legit for once. Haha! We'll put this here. And here. This is how to do logging, is you just guess. To the best of your abilities, you guess where you need to cut. We need to bring this log up and over. In fact, it's going to be a lot easier if I come at it from this side because I can go badoink. I can go. Come on. I can. Well, that works too. It's not what I had in mind, but that works too. Bring it over here and just go. Thunk. Hello, Stomp Games. How are you doing today? Let's get these all lined up over at the trailer. Now, if I had money, I'd get a Ponza Buffalo for this. And that is actually stuck in the tractor. Fantastic! That's not going to end badly. Can I get you out of the tractor by any chance? Is there any way of getting you out of the tractor? When in doubt, emergency claw time. This may lift the tractor as well as the piece of wood. The log has been freed. Or the tractor has been freed. Depends on what we want to look at that. Hello, Alan's Games and Charlie Brown. Let's get this. We're going to need to move this log here out of the way, because it is in the way where it currently is located. There we go. I'll just drop that log in there like that. The claws can't grip, but you can just throw logs 10 meters. Yeah! I mean, you can, in real life, probably pick some of these up. Like, as silly as that sounds, you could probably pick some of these logs up just because wood is, you know, wood can be very heavy, yes, but it's light enough usually that you can pick these things up if you were to lift them right. Yeah, this is 4 trees worth of wood that I'm loading into the trailer at the moment, and it's... We might get 2 trees worth into the trailer right now and need to come back later. But this should fill up the pallet maker quite nicely. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, we'll come back at a different time and pick up the other 2 trees. I just want to fill up the pallet production right now. And this trailer load should do it. Yes, I do have the tree marking mod installed, for anybody wondering how the trees got big red X's on them. This isn't some special tree, it's just a mod that marks them. It's on Jan's Mod Hub. Alright, let's get that down on top of the logs roughly. And strap them all up. I'll strap them all up. And raise the legs. So now we can drive without too much of a risk of a log falling off. Hayden Abernathy has had to go. The Killer 9053, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. This forest is a lot bigger than I thought it was, which is possibly a good thing. But we do need to get more wood planted. We need to get more trees planted. And I actually need to get a mod for that, because I want to get the denser tree mod thing. So that's going to do it for logging for today, I think. Because it wasn't much that I needed to do. I should use some truck mods. Can't afford a truck mod, TNF. Hello, Jag980. I would use a truck mod, but I just can't afford one. Can't justify the expense of getting a truck on this map. Because remember, this is a roleplay map, and yes, I can cheat money in and whatnot, but sometimes I'll cheat money in for stuff that I might feel the logs look too good for normal Dave. Normal Dave is still here. Dave is just learning slowly how to deal with logs. And it's called Don't Rush the Damn Thing. Thank you, Monster. And Dal, I guess. It's always fun watching the mods have a bit of a race to do things. Looks like I need to refill the... I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of stuff in a few minutes, I think. Just thinking about how I've sped up time. Well, the number one thing I need to do is get this into the pallet production, which is gonna get that running again. It is located over here, and not too floaty, which is good. It's taken 39,516 liters of logs. Because one log has decided it doesn't want to come down, it doesn't want to obey the laws of gravity. It should take this log 2 in theory. In practice, though, it probably won't. Case in point. But that's going to do that. Now we'll come over here to the main, or the original industrial estate, and have a look what's going on. That's full. This is almost empty, so yes, this needs to go from here. I've intentionally not been taking the logs off this, by the way, because it's not worth the money to take the logs off, and this doesn't take as much as I kind of presumed it would, so let's get this off there. I think all the bees are quite happy at the moment. 79%, 78%, 79%, 76%, 81%. These might need some. 69%. Yeah, that's going to need another hive thrown in. The Richard Westons are out officially. They are on the Mod Hub VF. Unfortunately, timeouts don't stack, guys, so... Or somewhat fortunately, I guess. 76, 93, because I didn't move that off. This is the boring stuff where I'm having to babysit the industrial estate, because this is the main source of money on the map. Whoa, okay, that was not a good thing to happen. I think the plank production might be actually out of logs, which... That wouldn't be the end of the world if that was the case. Does this one need additional hive? No. So that's all good for now. Oh, that's good. It's running low on log, but that doesn't matter too much. Next question. Is this full again? Yes! So the downside of this yoke, this ridiculous setup here, is this thing fills up super fast. So what I'm going to do this time is, last time I used a truck to get the wrong vehicle. Last time I used a truck to get the compost out of the compost master. This time I'm going to be a bit more smart. This time we got £35,000. I haven't made the edits I want to make just yet. And this time we're going to use the manure spreader. We don't need to go into any of the grass fields with that, so that's not going to be a concern. And our first item on the agenda here is going to be grabbing this thing. Because otherwise it'll take an age to get over here. I'm not... No, the Ripper Man... No, that's not happening. As much as I like money and complain about being broke, I'm not that desperate for cash that I'll break every rule of farm sim. And I mean, things are getting better for me financially as well, so that's not too big a deal. I honestly don't care. Now, we need to get the compost out of there and into the Gyrax, or Gyrax, or whatever. And this will do. Because this is going to be our compost spreader. I know that it's a manure spreader officially, but the way that it's going to work for us is going to be spreading compost into our crop fields. So let's get that in and sorted out. And then we'll get back to the mowing and baling cycle that we've been doing. So that's sorted out. Where's the camera? I don't have it turned on. How we now, Rafal? Hello, 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 hello. Don't have the camera turned on because I don't feel like it. Don't feel like having the webcam on today. And sometimes I feel like I'm being pressured into doing stuff that maybe I don't want to, and that's changing now. It's changing right now, or I'm not going to do stuff that I don't want to do. So next field on the agenda is going to be field 20, which is quite small. And at quite a slope as well, which is going to cause some problems, potentially. This is one of the fields that the hay was eaten off by the... How's Pedro's conversion of the big M work coming along? I didn't know Pedro was working on one. This is the GTX Mods Big M. And, yeah, we're coming to that period of time in the day where I'm going to be getting a bit nervous about continuing doing mowing. We're not there yet. We might not get there, which is kind of a good thing, but I'm going to bale this field up immediately because I don't trust seasons. I love seasons, but I don't trust it. Plus, I mean, this is going to produce another probably 15-20 bales. Don't press Y. Why? Oh, crap on a cracker! What in the name of God? I mean, you didn't say why not to press Y, you just told me not to, which means of course I'm going to press Y. Well, now I gotta go get the baler to free up the big M. It's legit stuck there. Oh my god. I'm blaming you for this, Rafal. You told me not to do something, didn't give me a reason, and then expected me to not do it. I mean, you say don't press Y, don't give me a reason. Of course I'm gonna press Y to see what happens. That's why you don't press Y with the GTX mods Big M, apparently. Also, I've somehow managed to get stuck in the gateway. Ignore the idiot bonking the gate. Oh, did that happen to Daggerwin as well, Charlie? Is this why? Is this how you knew, Rafal? Because you were watching Daggerwin's video, he pressed Y and that happened as well. You love my videos? Well, thank you very much, Minecraft Gamer. I legitimately have to go in with the baler now to free up the Big M. Hello, Farming Pro. 1, 2, 3. It happened in SimStream too. Well, no, that's because he was trying to mow grass over hay, and tip calls came into effect there. Okay, one thing I do need to do is turn off the... Oh, no. Turn off the mowing deck. And fold this up as much as I can. Maybe if it's folded I can free it. Come on. Get out of the grass, please. Yeah, it's stuck hard. The pre-press chamber is now also full. I'm gonna have to lower down the wings and doors and all that kind of stuff to get through here. It's the wrong vehicle. Teleport. I don't have TARDIS mod. I don't have TARDIS teleport in this mod folder, Fahy. As much as I'd love to have it in this mod folder right about now, I don't. Get the crosshopper. That might be a plan, actually, but the crosshopper's still quite full over at the industrial estate. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna swing around.
Dave. That Dave. Dave's there.
Pogbadab just subscribed. Okay. The Big M is slightly stuck. And everything about this has gone horribly wrong. In fact, can I now free the Big M now that I don't have the baler's wings in the way? No. And the Fent is now stuck at on the Big M. So, everybody, don't ever press Y with the Big M, because problems happen. Okay, I think I might be able to free the Big M now and start clearing up the mess. Maybe if I unfold it, it'll like bonk off something and free up a bit. Holy crap, that was supposed to be sarcastic. constantly press Y for mega field of bales. Yeah, if you want unlimited bales always, just keep spamming Y. I honestly don't know what to do with this nonsense. What happened? I pressed Y. It seems like Y turns on widespreading on the Big M, but it doesn't quite work correctly. Because it immediately spawned a ginormous pile of grass. Come on, I've freed the Big M! The Big M has been liberated, now I've just got to deal with the Fent. Which is now also stuck. So now I've got to use the Big M to free the Fent. How's she cutting? A bit too good, yeah, cowboy. Just a tad too good. Okay, the Fent is now free-ish, hopefully. Come on. I just want it to go forward enough to get the... Nope, that's not gonna work. Don't ever tell me to not do something and you don't give a, like, forget to give a reason. If you're gonna tell me to not do something, always give a reason, because otherwise I will do exactly what you tell me not to do. And oh boy, did that cause problems. Okay. This is going to be an incredibly profitable field all of a sudden. Although I'm now worried about net and foil wrap levels. I don't know exactly why, but I am. This is the last... Maybe I should stop sarcastically doing things people tell me to not do. Because, I mean, all I've really succeeded in doing here is getting everything stuck quite badly. And, on the flip side, making quite a few bales, so... There's a part of me that wants to complain for the next hour. There's a part of me that's really actually quite happy that, financially this field is going to go really well. I think I'm stuck on a log. Alright. We got like 5 bales out of that one little patch of field. Tough day at the office? Yeah. Rafael told me not to press Y with the Big M, and I found out why. Hang on a second. I've got a plan. That's given me an idea. So if Y does that, then why shouldn't I just drive, let's say, up to about here and just press Y? How come it only worked to the side there? Because now it's turning off the mower entirely. That's an interesting thing. So it... I'm guessing it randomly alternates between all of the grass ever and nothing at all. How does it decide where all of the grass ever goes? Like if I press it now, it'll do nothing. Turn off F1 maybe? Now it's eating the grass.
Hello, Dave.
I don't understand.
Dave.
Jack Cassie,
Dave.
thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madass. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, that time it just ate the grass. I don't know how this thing works anymore. I think I kind of assumed the logging was where the stream would get derailed badly, but no, it's the mowing, the bit that I've been doing all day. That it's just gone horrifically wrong. And I have no idea why. Yeah, on the bright side, that's 6 or 7 bales that I wouldn't have had otherwise. Yeah, there's no need for the caps, Jack. Just turn off your caps lock. We can see your messages regardless. Chat's not moving near fast enough for you to need caps to be seen. Try a different field. Rafael, I think the game knew that I was trying to troll you and decided to get revenge. I honestly believe that now. Because I can't think up a reason why it would suddenly just dump all the grass ever and then not work anymore. That's really odd. That's really odd. Hello, Black Agri. So we're up to 170. Oh dear. Confirmed Dave isn't a setup. Well, I could have told you that anyway. How much are they confused? Also, I gotta free the vent again. Realism is key! Oh, dang it, I've made it worse. I think I made it a lot worse. Let's try and do some... Yeah, this is how beta works. Yeah, that was legit. Oh, you're in love with the grasshopper. I think most people are once they realize it goes 100 miles an hour and can mow at 40. it turns from a joke into something that, hang on, if I want to do super quick lawn mowing, I now have my machine. But we're back to the serious work now of actually getting some baling done. With my terrible driving before anybody says it. Because I know my driving is terrible. I don't need people to point it out to me. Although people still insist on doing it in video comments, which is hilarious. Like I see somebody commenting, "Oh, you're a terrible driver." I know. It's amazing, isn't it? You're carting maize with it. I guess that's one thing you could do with it, Ian. I mean, it's totally a different way of going about it. I forgot to reset the bale counter, so I don't know how many bales we've actually managed to get off this field. Net row is empty. Schooled him as a Corsa. That's the funny thing, is I'm actually a good driver when I've got force feedback on the wheel. I can drive somewhat sensibly. I just choose not to in farm sim, quite honestly. So, if you are one of the many people watching today who are probably enjoying the stream, let me know. Hit the like button. Let me know you're enjoying. Hit the like button. And see how many people enjoy. Uses fuel like no tomorrow. That is the downside. But Ewan, it's got its own fuel trigger. It's got a fuel trigger on it. Charlie Brown's gotta go, cause he's got no battery left on his phone. I woke up today and I didn't know what time it was and my phone was dead, so I couldn't actually tell the time when I woke up. And now the foil rolls are empty. Oh my god, this baler is trolling me now. Rafal's doing a McDonald's ad apparently, because he's loving it. Hello again, Valtraman. How are you doing? Right about now. So I'm gonna need to buy some foil wrap, it seems, because we've still got a few fields to go, including field 15, which is just going to be Bale Central. 3 are watching. We got 42 watching according to me. 45 likes and 2 dislikes. The 2 dislikes are probably trolls who enjoyed disliking the stream. Let us see, however, if we can get up to 50 likes. So if you haven't liked yet, please do consider it. The overall goal for the stream is a very conservative 3 billion. Just because why not? Hello, Maria O'Brien. How are you doing today? So we got another hour left of the stream. We might get a lot of the baling, if not all of it. Not all of it, because of the speed at which we are able to do it. We should get most of the silage completed by then. You're power howering at 2 miles an hour. That's a good speed. Press on the hopper. I'm not going to use the... Press Y on the crosshopper. No. Hello, Simon Hamblin. The crosshopper is literally just being used for putting grass into the compost master at the moment. There we go. So up to 180 bales out of the Ultima. It's actually looking like we'll hit 200 and need to replace pretty much everything. Said your name right. Well, that's always a good. I try and pronounce people's names right. Sometimes I'll do it intentionally wrong, like Pedro Cheaps, Pedro Chapes even, and Smimulate, and Fahey, little Lancy boy. How are you doing today, Lancy? How is life treating you? Got cruise control on because I'm going to have a bit of a drink of water. I'm going to be very, very careful. Ah, there we go. Did I miss you? Of course I did, sir. You are always missed when you're not around. There we go, I'm hydrated! Ah, fantastic. I didn't actually miss anything while I was taking a drink of water and had no control over what was going on. That's kind of impressive. Let's go back into the mess left behind here. That bale is potentially going... Nope. Made a last minute turn, didn't want to leave the field. Decided, no, I want to stay in this field, I want to be nice today. Ultraman's just out having some Burger King, very nice. People are complaining about Upton because the map's too big. How are they complaining about a map being too big? What? How is that even a valid complaint? Can't wait to get home to go to bed. We have found our king of laziness for the day. It's Simon Hamblin, who wants to go to bed at 6 o'clock in the evening. I don't know where you live, but 6 o'clock for me. People are always gonna moan. People are always gonna moan, Lancy. There we go, let's get that around. How big is my house? Small. Day shift reporting for eval. Day shift fell asleep on TeamSpeak last night, because I was the day shift and I fell asleep. To be fair, I think Silver just went AFK, because he does that. I legit fell asleep. Come on. Nope, the bale is blocking the steering. And that's gonna leave the field. Unless it makes a last minute turn to stay in it. Nope, it's gone. Bale has left the building. It's gonna go out onto the road and cause all sorts of... He fell asleep. Ah. Good. Good. So that's that field mostly done. I'm gonna just leave the cluster food of where everything went wrong over there. You can go back into the field, sir. Oi, you. Into the field. I don't know, I'm grabbing the baler first. I want the big M. Why did I leave yesterday? Because I fell asleep and I just was like, nah, go to bed. Can anyone join the TeamSpeak? No, it's private. Because there's a few of us that do YouTube on there. Me, Landy and Sim, and Silver to a certain extent. We don't keep it PG on there. We just chill out and speak our minds. So, things that get said on there wouldn't ever be said in a stream. Pushing modding. Hello, Simulate. You're an angel. Yeah, sure. Sure you are. If people knew what you were really like, dude, you'd have like no subscribers. You just lose all your subscribers overnight. Has there been free for anybody to get on TeamSpeak? No, it's always been private. It's kind of an invite-only thing because it's where we go there to relax and make fun of each other. And people would either start asking us about videos and whatnot, or not get that we're all friends and just joking, and get offended and cause all sorts of drama. Yeah, that's true, Sim, isn't it? Don't press Y. I'm not pressing Y again until I'm in the middle of the field, Rafal. I do want to cause that glitch again, but I want to do it in the middle of a field so that I'm not trying to get around trees. So let's get this field mowed up all nice and tidy like. Not run into the field boundary like that. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. See you soon. Sim's gone for a shower, people, so you can leave him alone. Because he's filthy and smelly. Funny how chat suddenly becomes very, very active when Sim arrives. Welcome back, Louie. Just a pedicure. Just a pedicure. There we go. Let's go around this tree. Voice crack. There we go. Let's keep going. What time did I fall asleep last night? If I knew, I would tell you. All I remember is I woke up at like 3 o'clock and everything was different. I don't know what time I actually dozed off at. But I did doze off and it was good. And then I went to bed and slept for 8 hours. Because of course I did. It seems that I was a bit annoyed yesterday and a bit cranky because I was just tired. Like super duper tired. I slept for an hour and a half. And then I slept for an hour and a half. And then I went to bed and slept for 8 hours. So I must have fallen asleep at like 1:30. Woke up at 3:15-ish. And then gone to bed. Because I woke up, I was just I was still half asleep. I woke up and like somewhere around the same time, and I was just like, nah, I'm not going back on, because clearly if I've fallen asleep on TeamSpeak, I need sleep. And I chose the lesser of two evils, which was go to bed. Because I clearly needed it. Let's see if Y works again now. No, it hasn't caused the same trick. I wonder what caused it originally then. I don't have face cam today, Stan, as you may have noticed. Didn't want to use it today. Simple fact of the matter is I'm gonna make the channel a bit more me-friendly. so sometimes I won't want to do things. So there might be videos missing from time to time. And that's because I couldn't be bothered recording. That's kind of make it a bit more friendly to me. Because I've been putting myself under a lot of pressure to get everything done, and it's been affecting me. I gotta be a bit more relaxed, a bit more chill with things. Although I do encourage you guys to watch the videos that I put out, because there's a lot of effort goes into them. Yes, you can make hay with the grasshopper. Why you'd want to do that, I don't know, because it's easier to just make compost with it. Or compost. Yeah, it seems like you need to be in the most awkward place possible for it to actually work and drop all of the grass ever. Which is an odd glitch. Go slower? Okay, I'll go as slowly as I can, which is stopped. No, that's just not doing anything. I kind of wish that you could get the flat deposit working. There we go. That should be possibly even enough grass mown for the rest of the stream. You know, watch Quentin's story. That's fine. Quentin's story is actually coming to a close. Where can you find the Compost Master? It is on marhu.net. Let's get Fent again. Let's get that over to the field. The Compost Master's on marhu.net. It's a website that I would strongly encourage people to have a look at, because it's got some of the best farm sim mods and modders there are. And there's a lot of gems on there. The majority of the mods on there you might want to have a look at and download. It's got all the good scripts. But Quentin's story is coming to a close because there's kind of a lack of interest in it, which is a bit saddening, but that's fine. I'll find something to replace it with, no doubt. What's that recording software again? Is OBS? Yes, OBS. Open Broadcasting Software. I'm wondering when the net wrap or the foil wrap is going to be the next one to run out. Can I grab a link? marhu.net and it'll be Compost Master. That's what you'll be looking for. I'm going to move the camera in front of the tractor because otherwise it'll be super loud and annoying with the wrapping going on. So I'm gonna be interested. We're gonna actually reset the count. Count is gonna start from this bale because the one that I just dropped is almost entirely done anyway. Goral series, probably not Rafale. There's something else coming in the works that I can do a series on. I always try and keep new maps on the go. Or newish. And simple fact of the matter is Goral's been out for quite a while. Back again, welcome back again, Gaming with Ryan. Jack's gotta go enjoy whatever you gotta go do, Jack. I'll put this stream archive up later on tonight, hopefully. With all of the good normal things that videos have. This is just spamming bales, good lord. Like, I know the big it's a wide swath, but it's quite a heavy swath. Well, we're gonna be here for a little while, just going 4, 5, 6 kilometers an hour, because this thing's dropping bales. Like, as soon as one drops off the back, another one's ready to go. Which is stupid. That is stupid. That is incredibly ridiculous. I mean, it's great because we've got almost 200 round bales ready to go. There's a bale off the back and a bale just about to pile at the back again onto the wrapping table. There we go. Nap time! Yeah, this is gonna be... I'm not looking forward to picking all these things up. Because it's going to be just bale-pocalypse. And it would definitely be about bale-pocalypse if I tried to manually stack them all. Have you ever fallen asleep on stream? No, thank goodness. Does it turn it into silage or into grass? They are still grass for now. I have the Ultima Fix installed for seasons, so these are all grass bales for now. They'll ferment over the course of a few days, a third of a season. And after that, they will all be silage bales. So, as things stand right now, if I get out and just have a look at this bale here, 6,000 litres grass weighing 1,050 kilos. It is completely worthless. These bales are literally worth nothing. They have no... they have no value. However, in a couple of days' time, when these are fermented, there'll be silage. And silage is going to have immense value. Like, I'm going to be looking at hopefully around £1,000 per bale is where I'm going to be selling them off at. And we're looking at currently at £1,000 a bale, £194,000 coming in. That's not an amount to be sniffed at by any means. We're going to be pretty much swimming in money when all these bales get sold off, and that's kind of the hope, is that we make enough money to get financial security on this farm and get another couple of crop fields on the go. Because right now it's still primarily grass work we need to do to get the money in. Hello NHF, how are you doing today? So if you are enjoying, you want to maybe get notifications, look me up on Facebook and Twitter. There's usually notifications go up there. If you want exclusive pictures, I'm going to get back into Instagram again very soon. If you want to support me on a monthly basis, do have a look at the Patreon. There's no real rewards other than a special role on the Discord. There's no value to it. I don't like putting paywalls on stuff, but it's just for those of you that want to support me on a monthly basis. That is awesome. And of course, if you want to support me right now, there's super chats you can send in, and a donation link also if you want to not give YouTube money with it. Dal doesn't go on TeamSpeak actually. There's a big crew of us that do, but Dal's not one of them at the moment. Oh, foil rolls are empty. We need to get foil rolls now. Because this is not going to be enough to wrap the bale. So while we're getting foil rolls, we might as well bring the spare net roll from this field over and pop it into the baler. Don't see what the fascination with the TeamSpeak is all of a sudden. Why have we left that out? Because I don't know why, actually. Dal, if you want to join the TeamSpeak at any stage, let me know. We can have an open invite for you, and I can give you the IP. Because TeamSpeak is for people that we trust. To not give it out too much. Because we're all actually quite private people. We'll enjoy having our privacy to a quite large extent, actually. And all we put up videos, and most of us have our faces known. It's not something... We need somewhere to just go to be ourselves and not have to worry about what we say or how we say it. Or who we say to. So I mean, it's Monjack, you're slacking. You're really slacking today, Monjack. This is what happens when you retire for 3 weeks, Monjack. Because your modding just becomes slow and lazy. So we're going to use our innovative Manitou. We're gonna get this nerf over. Yeah, we have moments where we can all be on TeamSpeak for hours. 6, 8, 10 hours and nobody talks. Just because it's not something that's expected. Yeah, the TeamSpeak is private, but we can invite that gate is open. Best case scenario, right here. Right now. How do you even find TeamSpeak servers? Usually you have to know the IP. Or the name of the server itself, which I'm very careful about never saying. Alright, let's get the net wrap in. Can I please grab the net wrap, Manitou? Can I... Geef. Thank you. That's Paragon, lovely. Need to get some foil wrap now as well. Foil rolls for the Ultima, let's buy them. You could rent them, but that's gonna be a stupid idea. So we're gonna spin around. It's a judgment-free zone unless you count Silver, who some of the stuff he says is amazing. Hey, Gamescast Kieran, how are you doing today? So back up to the shop we go, because our next task on the agenda is refilling the foil rolls. That is the plan. I know there's so many people who want to get onto that TeamSpeak, but that honestly is the exact reason that it's private. Yeah. There's so many people who want to get on it, but that's actually the reason that it's private. Because it just... we need places to chill out. How's it going? It's going good, Peter. Thank you very much for asking. So that's all. Yeah, let's finish the talk of the TeamSpeak now. Yes, you do, Lancy. You just don't want to come on. You got the IP and whatnot. That's my favourite map. At the moment, it is this one. It is Thornton, well, my Thornton edit, specifically. There we go. This is stuck in the ground too. There we go. Now all of these net wraps can go over. I'm shy too. To be fair, I'm just quiet. There's a difference between shy and quiet. What did I add in my edit? I took away a lot of stuff. I made Stonehenge so you could knock it over. I took away field, was it 37? Yeah, 37. That's now secondary placeable area. Taken away the infinite spawn triggers for seeds and fertilizer because I don't like them. I think that's about it. I got rid of a lot of the trees up at the church as well. Am I going on holiday? No, not really. There's no holidays planned at the moment, at least. I might still go on one because I might go over to the UK for a week and visit some friends over there. Although I haven't spoken to them in quite a while, so that might not be a thing. Hello, Massey5610. How are you doing today? So let's get the foil wrap refilled. The first one, actually, let's refill storage first, I think. Is going to be the smart way to do this. Because I don't really want a bale popping off as I'm doing this. I may need actually 2 pallets to do this. Okay, so that's that side refilled all nicely. Now to refill this side. Come on, open. There we go. What about my crazy family in the States? Do you think I could actually get a visa to go to the US, Dan? In all seriousness. So when in doubt, refill the ultimate entirely, because we've still got a few good few fields to go. It's going to be a lot of bales coming out of them still. We've got some of the bigger fields to do yet. I should get a cheap USB fan. Possibly. But I do have quite a large fan in my room as it is, so I should be good for that. I'm probably going to need to refill this in the field again, so I'm going to leave the pallet here. Does Thornton Farm come seasons ready? No. You need to edit Thornton to get it seasons compatible. I've got a few different tweaks going on for seasons. I have no free USBs. I've got actually quite a few free USBs at the moment. But I just don't need a desk fan. To be fair, I could actually go to the US. It's pre-screening and all that. It should be good, but I don't particularly feel like being stuck in a tin can for 8 hours. I turned the telehandler off. I actually did. Believe it or not, it is turned off because if it was switched on, it would be appearing in. Yeah, it would be appearing in. Glance. So it is turned off. Meet Sim and Landy. Well, Landy's in Canada for a little bit longer, and Sim is super busy. So because we're driving to Bale uphill now, we're going 2 kilometers an hour with this thing. This is very slow going because it's, you know, filling up everything at once and wrapping, and it is quite heavy in itself. So I'm not entirely surprised by the low speeds we're managing. There we go. This is the biggest bale size you can get in this as well. You know, these bales are all 6,000 litres and we're just knocking them out one after another. So if I'd gone for any smaller of a bale size, I would legitimately have to stop up the tractor every time I dropped a bale. Valtraman's gonna be right back. Enjoy what you're going to do, Valtraman. So, I know this is slow going at the baler, and I completely appreciate that it might be boring, but I find this incredibly relaxing. And it gives me a good chance to chat with you guys, which is always a good thing. I think I need to change the number plate in the baler though, because I don't want a German number plate. Would I ever consider playing an arable-only farm? Absolutely. Although not one that flat out doesn't have animals. If a map doesn't have animals, it means that it's incomplete. I'll play maps as arable-only, but like animals always has to be at least an option on the map, because otherwise it's kind of stupid. We're not going to be short of money once these all ferment. I think arable and cows only. Well, that's what I usually do, is arable and cows. So yeah, I do that. Valtraman's back with pie and chips, very nice. I'll probably be having a curry for my dinner tonight, because I think I'm supposed to be eating it with it myself, because my parents are going out for dinner today, which means curry, microwavable curry. Let's get the beta spun around there, possibly going to not exit the field, because that hump is just where it needs to be to prevent the bales from leaving. Pig farm, sheep farm, or a really full chicken farm. What on earth are you talking about, Dan? Dal? Where? Net wrap is going to need to be replaced soon. We're up to 206 bales total, which that's quite a large number. It's quite a lot of bales. And if you look at the fields that we have done, we started in field 6, I believe. We've still got 1, 2, 11 and 15 to do. So we've still got our biggest grass fields to do. We're not going to be running out of silage bales. We're going to be able to sell silage bales quite easily. Yeah, hello, it is Scap. How are you doing today? We're going to be quite rich after this. This was the original plan of this map, was to do a couple really good silage harvests, get an insane amount of money going, and work arable then after that. You're back from being a caravan. Very nice, Eddie. Are you still being a tent, though? That's the real question. Are you still being a tent? I do have a bit of a black nose today for some reason. I think I'm going down with a cold. You've also stopped being a tent. Good. But you're still a twid, right? You're going to make an arable mount with large fields and some grass for cows. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Where did my face go? I've turned the face cam off. Couldn't be bothered with it this weekend. After the week of streaming with no face cam, I've realised that I'm a lot more comfortable streaming without the face cam. We're gonna need to get more net wrap. I said a blocked nose, Dan, not a black one. We're gonna have stupid money when this is all done. You might do a fail stream after me. Feel free to do a fail stream after me, Eddie. Let's get cruise control running again. That was a spider in the webcam. I don't know. I haven't had my LED on enough to be able to see it. I don't know where it's gone. It's gone missing. Are you streaming? You're streaming, Dan. You only make videos, Dan, because you can't stream. Like with the amount of time your videos take to upload. See you later. The amount of time your videos take to upload, it's... yeah. Oh, hang on a second. These are now 4,000 litre bales. What the hell? When did I change the bale size? These are supposed to be 6,000 litre bales, not 4,000. That might explain why the bales have been pooping out something horrible of late. Can I change the bale size with the baler turned on? I might have to... When did the bales change to being 4,000 litres? They're supposed to be 6,000. I'm trying to see at what point they did that. Can I change the bale size at all, please? Let's pick up. Okay, it's just not letting me change the bale size, so we're making 4,000 litre bales instead of 6,000, which is the size that I want. Bales have always been 4,000. The Ultimate can make up to 6,000 litre bales, but for some reason it's decided to default to 4,000. Which is annoying, because if I'm doing TMR I'm going to have to use the 6,000 litre bales. Oh, not again. Not again. Come on. Now that's a 5,000 litre bale. So if I were to press K again, that bale is 5,000 litres. Is it randomly changing the size of these bales? Because this bale that I've just made is 5,000 litres. Now they're 5,000 litres, what the crap? Thank you, Mr. L. Hey, an inbound for everybody. There we go. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this baler now. So that bale is 4,000 litres that that's popping out now. This one is going to be 5,000. So if I press K one more time, we should get a 6,000 litre bale next time around. Because K is the change bale size button. So the next bale out should be 6,000 litres. I think. It's not going to be 6,000 litres, it's going to be 5,000 again by the looks of it. No, this one's going to be 4,000. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on anymore. I think I pressed K one too many times. So this bale will be 4,000, the next one should be 6. So 3,000 is 2,000. Yes! This bale is going to be 6,000. There we go, I've got the size of bales that I want again. Because I just realized the pickup's kind of broken. Pickup is in fact I've broken the pickup. I've broken the pickup for this thing. Okay, so this is a 6,000 litre bale. Not entirely sure how I've done that. But the pickup is facing in the wrong direction. I don't know how many of these bales now are 4,000 litres, which is kind of concerning. Hello, Let's Play Simulator. How are you doing today? Close down the F1 menu. One job. Well, it's not my fault, it's the pickup's fault for going wonky. In fact, I'm wondering if... Could I... Only one way to find out if this is going to work. I have a plan. It's one of my traditional Dave approved plans. I broke the pickup and I ran over the bales. So now I'm going to try and fix it. That should not have worked. In fact, no, close that. Gonna get this thing going again. I can't believe that worked. So I would normally just get the foil rolls out of the baler, but seeing as there's 6 spare foil rolls, I'm going to follow the baler around with this thing for a little while and use the spare 6 foil rolls. Because it's just 66 bales and we've got well over 200 at the moment. And I don't mind sending the baler back with some foil rolls in it. As much as that sounds like a waste of money, it's actually a good idea. Because in reality, you wouldn't use up all the foil rolls. X. 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 The baler appears to have eaten the foil rolls. X. Hang on. Let's go back to normal speed. X. Go back here. X. Where did those foil rolls even go? Has it like overfilled this area? X. Around to this side of the back. And X. That's the foil rolls filled again. Foiled again! And away we go with the baler. Now with completely working pickup. When I'm editing my videos, do I have to edit what's the whole video? No. See, when I need to edit a video, I'll usually be quite smart. And, where did I get the autoload trailer from? Marahoo.net, of course. When I'm editing a video, I'll usually intentionally decide when I'm recording, I'm going to edit this bit out. So that I hold down my push to talk in OBS, click my finger a couple of times because it gives a nice sharp peak. And I will then go into editing and look for those peaks. Because they give me a very clear delineation of where I want the edit to start and then the edit to finish. Alternatively, I can just go quiet and kind of do it by eye. Because I can look at the waveforms of the sound, the commentary file, and it'll be pretty obvious. Very smart. Not really, it's kind of basic logic. If you want something edited out, the easiest way to do it is to have it so it's clearly visible to you where the edit is going. So these are going to be some very, very nice indeed silage bales. The downside is I'm going to have to try and pick them all up, which is going to be fun. Because I will be using an auto-load trailer to pick up the 225 bales. You open the mic in the game recording, and you knock on your desk 3 times. Clicking your fingers is a lot, it's a very nice sharp peak. How long roughly does it take to edit a video? About 10 seconds. Or less than a minute, because it's just cut off a bit at the start, cut off at the end, put the little overlay I do in, then that's done. If I want to put music into it, it takes slightly longer, but not much, because it's just sound balancing and stuff that I do usually. And the sound balancing is usually pretty simple. I just turn down the gain a bit, turn up the voice a bit, and it's done. And yeah, the actual time it takes depends on how many edits you need or want to make. Tomorrow's video, which hasn't been recorded yet, that'll be a straight shoot video. That'll just be half an hour of me playing the game. Which means I've got to get my wheels set up actually nuts. But that'll just be half an hour of the game of gameplay. Which is quite easy to record, in all honesty. It's just I do remember you have a report. It is I just sit down, play the game for half an hour and talk about it. Very, very easy to do. Now I have noticed that the Fent only has about 5 hours worth of fuel left. So I'm not... I am aware of the fuel counter. Don't worry. I have to plug it in. I've got to plug it in 2 different ways, make sure that it's all working, make sure that it's being recognized correctly, and get the force feedback turned off, put the centric spring turned down. Pretty Kitty with a £5 super chat. Thank you very much, Pretty Kitty. Everybody who's wearing headphones, this is your warning. It's going to get very loud in a moment. There we go, there's the air horn. Hello, the U-Gamers team, TYG. A running joke on this channel is that I usually have something that'll deafen people during streams. I don't know why it's a thing, but it is. And right now it's super chats. If people left because of that, maybe I need to change the super chat noise.
Hello, Dave. That Dave.
The U-Gamers team TYG, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. The air horn needs to be louder. I don't know. You agree, Dal? I mean, I could make it louder. I could make it a lot louder. Wasn't enough warning. I'm sorry, Aberporth. I mean, the simple solution is just bash one side of your headphones so you only go deaf in one ear when that happens, but I've got mine on constantly. Sammy McCallion, thank you very much for subscribing as well. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're doing well here. We've got 46 bales out of this field. Make it a lot quieter. No, louder. There's only one volume setting that I use and it's louder. Ethan Street. Street or straight? Hello. Strite, I guess. Although I doubt they're using the German convention for that. So we're up to 233 bales in total. What baler am I using? I am using the Krone Ultima by BM Modding. And it looks like net roll is good at the moment. That's going to run out again soon, though. Foil rolls are good as well. Kevin DeCesar, hello. So with the Ultima, I've got it on manual filling, which means when we'll say the net wrap empties, I've got to go get net wrap. Because there's none in the baler currently. There's no spares in the baler. I think. Is there spare net wrap in the baler? No, that's empty. When the foil wrap empties, I do have spares in the baler, but I've also got some spare on the telehandler over there, so I'll just use the stuff from the telehandler. And you gotta... it'll tell you when you're out of it, so you don't need to worry too much, but you can kind of see visually when it's starting to run low. How's the net wrap looking now? Still looking kind of okay. Foil wraps are starting to get a bit low, though. So we'll need to replace them very, very soon indeed. Probably 244 bales. First time I said it was right. Ethan Street. Interesting. What's the baler tractor I'm using? I'm using the Krone Ultima baler and a Fent 939 Vario Black Beauty. This was a pre-order bonus for the game. Incoming from Matt. Headphone people, please remove your headphones right about now until you see the notification disappear from the side of your screens. Yeah, that does seem quieter now. Although it might be that I'm just more deaf. I'm honestly not sure. Right, that's this field all baled, all nice. Next up is going to be this pair of fields down here, so let's get the big M. Because of course we're going to use the big M for this. I need a louder horn. I was thinking that myself, Dan. It does seem to have quietened down of its own accord. So I might make it louder again. Thank you, Mon Jack. I didn't notice that one. I didn't notice that one coming in. Monjack just says, what? It's like a wrestling promo here. What? 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 Ooh, there's wrestling on tonight. Hooray! I get to watch something and probably fall asleep during it, but hopefully not. Do I stream daily? Here's where things get complicated. I stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. However, as of this week, the streams will be on 2 different channels. Why did Monjack say DKK before the amount? Because Monjack's super chats are in Danish kroner. The super chat amount that comes up is in your own local currency. So it's really interesting to see some of the different currencies. I've seen super chats on different streams that have been in Swedish kroner. Actually, on this stream in Swedish kroner, New Zealand dollaridos, English pounds, US dollars, euros, and then in other streams you can have plins, Polish monies, which I honestly don't know what the Polish money is called at the moment, which kind of sucks. But it's interesting to see when you get a super chat what country it's from and try and guess. I'm yet to see a super chat in rubles though, so I don't think Russia actually has it yet. I'm waiting to see my first ruble super chat. And I'm hoping the first person I see it from is called Vladimir Putin. Or Mikhail Gorbachev. Just for comedy reasons, mainly. So this is... So, here's the plan with streams, because I was talking about that already. I was talking about that before. This week, Wednesday and Friday, I'm going to be streaming to this channel. And I'm going to be streaming some Farm Sim. Or Giant Editor, whichever strikes me fancy on that day. On Thursday, I'll be streaming to my second channel. And then the week after, it'll be the other way around. So I'm going to alternate weekdays between the 2 channels, because I genuinely enjoy streaming to both channels, and I actually really enjoy streaming to my second channel because I got no rules. Do I have a multiplayer server in Farm Sim 17? I did, but I got rid of it recently, or I shut it down recently to public, because honestly, there was no demand. I was streaming off it, and nobody was really watching, so I closed the server down. I might bring it back in time, but right now, I'm using it for a video series with Simulate and Fahy and Chris the Irish Gamer. And a bunch of people who all have open invites. And we're recording a multiplayer series on that that'll hopefully be up every weekend. The last couple of weeks we've kind of run into issues with real life and stuff getting in the way and timing issues, but that'll all be sorted in time. We'll figure something out in time. And welcome back, Pedro. You smelly git. Your account got hacked. Dude, that just means you don't have 2-step verification on. Always have 2-step verification on if you're making videos at all. It's not 100% fail-safe, foolproof, but it's a lot more foolproof than otherwise. seeing as I haven't seen people do this on stream, has everybody seen the ghost of Thornton Farm? I've just realised this is something that I haven't done. We'll end the stream with this. Has everybody seen the ghost of Thornton Farm? Or do you want to see it on stream? Because I can real quick bring you guys over to see the ghost. You've seen the ghost, Pretty Kitty? Well, you know, I'll bring you guys over anyway. So for those of you who haven't seen it, where am I right now? Okay. You haven't seen the ghost, VF? For those of you that haven't seen the ghost of Thornton Farm, let's go to 1 times here. You've seen the picture? Well, now you get to see it. So in the house here, you've got your dog, you got your TV, you got your light switches. You got your vacuum cleaner, you got your table and chairs, you got your doors. You got your bookshelf. And in the bookshelf is the ghost of Thornton Farm. There is a man in the bookshelf. Now this was only discovered last week. I kind of caught everybody by surprise. Because I think I saw it like this before, didn't notice it. But once you look up a bit more, you can see the face. And the body. And the legs. And he appears to have no feet, but it's fine. So for those of you who didn't know it, the Ghost of Thornton Farm, you spawn here, facing in this direction so you can see Oxygendavid and Landy Kids logos. Which I didn't tweak because I'm friends with Landy and I think Oxygendavid needs promotion. But if you turn to your right, you come face to face with the Ghost of Thornton. And that took ages for people to realise. Even Oxygendavid didn't know he was there. Because it's just a really weird thing. Also, the texturing on the roof changes when you turn your light on and off. That's kind of interesting. Ghosts don't need feet. This is true. Oh, one more thing is this toolbox is actually Farmer Andy's toolbox. So it's not just a decoration. It actually has a function for me. And for those of you who didn't see it, there is a Farm Sim 17 book here with Landy Kids logo on the cover. There's also a screenshot of Thornton Farm here with a nice little artistic filter over it. When did I realise? I was watching Landy's stream, people were talking about it, so I hopped into Thornton and found the ghost immediately. This is VF's Land Rover, Virtual Farmer's Land Rover. It's available on Mod Hoster. You should download it, it's quite good. But it is just about to hit 7 o'clock. Which means that I've unfortunately run out of time because I gotta go run and record and get some food and record and edit and render and all that kind of good stuff for tomorrow's video. Which will be on Thornton Farm again. Haven't 100% decided what I'm going to do yet. I might pick up the straw bales and get the some more silage bales. Actually, I'll do some more silage bales. Can just look at the time, and it's also available on VF's Facebook page, as it turns out. But they're the only two legitimate ways to download it. But that is going to do it for today. I'll decide what to do in the video tomorrow, or tomorrow's video when I start recording it, because that's how I do things. If you enjoyed the stream today, please do consider hitting the like button and subscribing as well, if you haven't done so already. I'll leave you today by saying I've been RainbowDave, you've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Thornton Farm. Until next time, stay safe, and goodbye.